It's crunchy. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. We're getting ready to roll. Just getting all my posts out the way, you know. How we do. I think that's everything shared finally. We're gonna go back to OG Pepto content tonight. Taking it back. We're taking it back early Pepto with this one. All right. Sweet. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Hope y'all had a fantastic and amazing Wednesday. I know I did. So we're back at it tonight. I was talking to my cousin today about this game, and I was like, you know what? We're going to bring it back. Now, if you wonder why I'm looking up, I can see I have my chats pinned to the experience. I have Kick right here, and I have YouTube right here. So I'm trying to keep track of everybody's stuff a little easier. So anyway, this is Air Car. It's a dystopian style game. It's really cool. And there's no real point to this game besides just flying around the city and having fun. Now, I couldn't get the audio to work, unfortunately. So we're going to just try and do the best we can here with what we got. So if I get the audio working, I'll play it next time for sure. So for now, we're just going to vibe out to some our normal lo-fi goodness while we hang out here and play some Air Car tonight. All right, there's our booster. We're going to let this thing fill back up a little bit. Nice, there we go. All right. Glad Kick's working for you, Crunchy. I'm glad that setting fixed everything. Again, hope y'all had an amazing and wonderful Wednesday. My Wednesday's pretty good. Got a lot of work done. Still working. Still got some things to catch up this week. But as I said, I'll be off next week, so I'm excited for that. About 90% fuel. If you've never heard of this game, it's free on Steam. It's like I said, it's a virtual reality game, and it is so relaxing to play this game. I played it nonstop for a long time, and I was like, this is my thing. So highly recommend it if you want to try out VR and you want to try out a game that's not super heavy on the controls. I mean, I'm just using the hand controllers, as you can see here. Nothing too crazy. So we'll fly up here and go check out some more areas. They have all these awesome holograms you can fly around and check out. This is the Angel that I used to come park by a lot. Hold the reverse here so it'll slow me down a little bit better. So you can check out all this stuff. You can look around. See all the different sites, all the different ships and sounds and stuff. It's really cool. I wish the sound worked because it's got some really awesome music with it. Let's see, there's another right up there. Just finishing watching season 3 of Record of Ragnarok. Okay, respect. How is it? Is it pretty good? We'll drop down here now. Amazing, awesome. I'm glad it was awesome. I haven't really been watching much of anything besides, I think I'm butchering the name, but Gachia-Kutta, or Gachia-Kutta, however you pronounce it. And what else was? There's another one I was watching. Oh, me and the little one, me and my oldest started watching one. I think it's called Welcome to Demon School at Rukakun. And it seems pretty cool. Just a cutesy little kid. It's a feel-good anime. So we started that one together because she's like, Dad, I want to watch one. I'm like, well, most of the stuff I watch, you can't watch. You know, because it's pretty graphic in terms of like violence or anything like that. So I'm like, I'll just pick you one that's easy. So it's recommended, highly recommended, I guess, because it's just a feel-good anime. I'm like, okay, it's wholesome. I'll take that. There's another really cool shape on here. This hologram. Easy to start. Yeah, right. It's easy to get mesmerized by all this stuff here, to be honest, because it's such a sweet, like full-on just city we can explore. So don't mind me if I get a little sidetracked, because I'm just like reminiscing here. We'll start flying up. I'll fly up here to this next one. Yeah, I was talking to my cousin about this game earlier, and I was like, like, I've forgotten about this game for a while, and then now I'm just like, what I need to do? I need to play this game again. Because I want to also share other games that are relaxing, not just Assetto Corsa. So let's get on our landing dock. And if you can't tell, if I haven't spoke about it yet, which I probably haven't, there's a guide here that comes up every time you get to a landing port, and it kind of helps you aim the ship a little bit. And then once you get so far down, it then auto pilots you down to the base. So we'll go down here, and it should autopilot me any second. There it goes. There's our other turbo upgrade. I can't remember how many there is, but there's a good amount of them. All right, sweet. I have no what that is. Oh, some random bot or whatever. Thank you, AI mod. Thank you for that. I needed that. No bots on here talking stuff today. Now I think you can make it over there so far to that stuff, but it's all destroyed cities, so you won't be able to go really do much with it once you get there. Oh yeah, there's a little like oil rigs out here. We got to go to that. Reset the set. Oh, there it goes. The review set now. Sweet. Oh, fancy, right? And then you got boosters on here, so I can hit this booster. You see my speed goes up. Doing that 176 miles per hour airspeed, we fly in, and then the turbo's going to wear off any second now. There it goes. And then my turbo active turns to inactive. Or it should. Never mind. There it goes. Never mind. It's offline. There it goes. All right, now where did I put that oil rig? Oh, it's right down there. Come on. Looking for you on the map, my friend. There you are. All right, now we're just going to start descending down. I need to spin back this way. Oop, oop, oop. Bought a game today. It's called Little Misfortunes. Cute. Oh, that's cute. Sounds cute. Yeah. I'll have to check that one out too. That sounds pretty cool. There's autopilot. And our booster's behind us. We're fueling back up here. All right, nice. Head back toward this. Look at that water. I mean, this is, for being a free game, like the details really nice in this game. She was sitting there. Oh, here we go. Until I got into the game, there I wasn't as cute as I expected. She was sitting there swearing. She's like a little girl, like 5 years old. Oh God, swearing everything, going crazy. Jeez Louise, that sounds terrifying. I was playing this little girl and she was going off. Oh, that's wild. Let's see. Is there another one over here? I can't remember. I feel like there was one of these pads over here somewhere. It was funny though. It was a cute little game. It was very funny. I did not expect the stuff. Didn't expect anything from the game. I thought it was just like a cute little, easy game to play. The ending was a huge twist. Oh wow, okay. I like that though, when you get a big twist in the end of the game. That's awesome. I don't think I'm crazy. I feel like there's another one of these pods over here. There's one here by the dragon, I know. It's right here. We're aiming for it right now. Start slowing down now. All right, there's our other booster. There we go. Booster acquired. Whoop, hit the ground. Don't do that, Pepto. You'll crash it. We won't do that. We're trying to relax. Woosah. Okay, I know there's some more over here somewhere. We'll find them all. I shall remember slowly. Yeah, there's the brain over there. That's right. And then I want to say it's the back of this building. Or one of these buildings. Yeah, there's the hand. It's got to be one of these buildings here. There it is, right there. Ha ha! I knew I'd find you eventually. We already did this one. That's right. Well, silly me. Don't need this one anyway. I know it's one of these. Nope, not over there. Maybe it's the back side of this building. It's one of these like random sides that I keep forgetting. Yep, there it is. Once we get these, we can just fly around and do whatever. Ooh, come back. There we go. And another turbo. We shall has all the boost, chat. Autopilot, and we are golden. Okay, I know there's one more over here. So, what's a small win we had today, chat? Let's talk about our small wins. Or any win. No matter how small is what I should say. Mine today is that I got a lot of things taken care of that I thought would take longer. So I was more so on task and got things done today that, like I said, would probably take me another 2 to 3 weeks. So your boy was working hard today trying to get things done because I have what I've deemed a mental health week next week. So I'll be off work all week next week. Not just for Christmas, so I'm excited about that. Spend time with the family. I will probably be reading every day while I'm on vacation, if I can be honest. I'm excited for it. All right, that's one. And then we've got... I'm gonna head over here now. There's one right here for sure. That's my win for the day. I guess you can also count another win as putting up TikToks on time. I've been actually pretty good about that so far. Hey, look at us, 202 mile per hour on a boost. Let's go. This might be the last one though, to be honest. I can't remember how many put on one of the day, just getting through the day. Absolutely. That's a fantastic one. Sometimes that's all we can do, to be honest, you know? Absolutely relate to that one. Let's get dropped here on this platform. There we go. Hey, there we go. Oh, that's it, chat. We got all of them. Man, my memory did serve me right. Going on a small 2-week vacation as well from everything. I don't blame you. And I'm telling you, like, I'm someone that loves like a good consistent schedule of like doing the same thing, but there's times I just want to break and like everything adds up and you just want to get away. And I totally get that. Like 100% get that. Get away, reset, recollect, regather yourself together, and then, you know, get back at it when your vacation is done. Now we'll do a little sightseeing now that I've got all the boosters done. We'll go visit the Green Dragon. It's still my favorite one on this map. Now I will tell you, if you're a stickler for graphics, this game is, I'm gonna say it the nicest way, the game is beautiful from a distance. And you see this traffic down here. The traffic looks really good from afar. They're very basic, you know, spaceships, all traveling. It's pretty much like a really like nice thing. But when you get down here close to them, you can see that they're not full exact designs. Let me get a little lower so you can see what I'm talking about. It doesn't take away from anything. I think it's an amazing game regardless. But you can see they're very generic, flat 2D shapes. But from the sky, you can't tell. In fact, they look really good. Little waterway there. There's some awesome little places in here. We'll go inside the city. There's some really cool side streets here I want to show y'all. This is one right here. Check this out. You can get inside these streets. Like, check out all the really cool little shop signs. Which, y'all know me, I'm a stickler for shop signs. Let's see, there's another big wall of them around here somewhere. But you got to be careful. So there are some other ships the same height. So you got to watch out or you'll crash. Like that guy right there. See, there's all these cool little neon signs. And like shopping centers and like... It's just a really cool like take on... I almost want to call it like Japan. Because it feels that way, like from some like things I've seen of Japan and like the way things are laid out. Some of the buildings and markings kind of remind me of that design you see over there. All right, let's go this way. Take it easy on the fuel. I got about 84%, so we got plenty for now. See, that guy's about my height. I'm gonna go ahead and raise up a little bit more so he doesn't come over through here and clobber me. If I make y'all dizzy, let me know. I look around a lot whenever I'm flying just because I want to see everything. There's a few, should be here somewhere. There's a big wall of, oh, here we are. The big wall of lights. I must be part lightning bug or something. I just love Firefly, or just part bug in general, because I love the big bright lights on this map. Now, I can't tell you what's on that billboard because it's like a really weird image, but they got some really cool stuff. We'll drop down here a little so we can check some of these out. Food, arrows. There's some kanji. Yeah, it's just really, really cool map. I love this game. Check our way across here before we get smashed in by anybody. That would not be fun. Right, let's check out this way now. Is anybody coming? All right, let's keep going. There's another big wall of light. We'll go up a little higher on this one here. I thought it'd be cool to change it up a little bit. Go from driving the normal cars to driving something like this for a night. Just do some sightseeing. No crazy AI trying to wreck us, you know. Looking pretty good to go this way. Another little light wall here. Let's go across the island. I think it's probably an easier way. We already went to that island a little bit. We'll go check it out though. This is like a little highway right here you would cross over. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, let's turn this way. Nobody over here. Now what does happen in this game is you can crash, which just restarts the ship where you're in the dock, or you can run out of fuel, which I'm watching the fuel gauge. We got 65% left right now. 64 now. I'm kind of heavy on the throttle, but all right. There's no real way here to go across like the rest of them. We'll just cut across this way. Go across the ocean. There's some freight ships up there. We'll go over here, then we'll check out the brain. It's up here. Always like this brain hologram. It's really cool. Out of time. There isn't much on this island. It's a pretty small little setup across this highway here. But the game music is really good too. It's just lo-fi music. It's really good. Unfortunately, like I said, the audio doesn't want to work tonight, so we'll figure it out next time we stream it. Friday night, we're going to do the VR Assetto Corsa stream again, because I think that went over pretty cool. It was a little different, you know. There's the safe. There's the dudes there. We'll go this way. I can go hurt anything. I got 53%. We can go around this island a little bit and then we'll get fuel. Love the little diagram that shows below me, like as I pass over stuff. Somebody over there. Fancy, yay. Right? Now this is like, for me, this is the ultimate just chill experience. Nothing to do but just cruise this city, have a good time, a little sightseeing. Fantastic. Went up that building to go to get fuel. Here's the big pink building. Go up a little bit here. Go ahead and go up. I love the pink building. So cool. Stop over here and grab us some fuel real quick. Or on this side, that'll work. There's another game like this. I can't remember what it's called though. It's very similar to this game. The only thing about it was the controls were kind of wonky. and it was not as big an area, I feel like. There we go. All right, now we'll fuel back up. Sweet. All right. Does anybody have any big plans coming up this weekend? Love to hear about them. My only plan this weekend is, since I'm on vacation next week, I'm going to plan to read a lot. Turn the computers off, turn the phones off, and just read books from the end of Friday on through. Well, I'll do stream Friday, and then starting Saturday, we're going to be on full hiatus for a little while. I may just be me. I may just drop some. I may plan out some shorts on the weekend and upload them so they'll drop on Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. But as far as me being on and like streaming, I'm definitely going to enjoy a break. Yeah, I'm going to try and read as much of Throne of Glass as I can, since I won't be working. What's up, Zorku? How you doing, my friend? I got a second session of a Cyberpunk one shot. I'll hopefully run Friday. Heck yeah, let's go. That's awesome. Looks like everything's working on YouTube finally. I feel like there's such a delay on YouTube chat, but I can never get it fixed. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like it'll just pop up. I'm like, oh, hey. And then I realize like it's probably been on. It's just probably a Botrix thing, to be honest. Botrix can be kind of dumb. All right, sweet. Here we go. So we'll try and visit a couple of times. We already did the Angel. Go visit the Hand. The Hand. All the RGB. Start slowing down here. Another big freight ship going across. The big pink hand. Can you still fly through them? Used to be able to. You can, sweet. There's probably like a freaking crazy bunch of lights right there, but yeah. I was curious. I'm like, can you still fly through those? I hope, because I'm about to do it. The intrusive thoughts are winning. Let's see here, what else we got? And of course, you can only land on the pads in this map. You can't land anywhere else, so. Over to the brain. So, kind of funny story, at least the story funny to me. I went and picked up the wife's pictures today from Walmart. Because honestly, I forget we even have a photo booth area or photo thing in Walmart half the time. But she ordered some pictures and went there to pick them up. And this woman was trying to use the touch screen. And the guy's trying to help her. Whenever she'd push the touch screen, it wouldn't work. But he would push it and it'd work. And he's like, I don't think it's you. He said, I think a lot of our older customers, he goes, I don't know why their hands won't activate the screen. And I'd heard this years ago that with touch screens, as you get older and your blood flow circulation is less, let's just say it's not as good, but as it lessens throughout your limbs and your hands get colder, obviously, because your blood flow is not as good, then that makes it to where your hands won't work on a touch screen when you get older, because it works off the heat of your hands. If you don't have the heat, then it won't work. And I was like, that's kind of a true, it's kind of like I guess it proved the point there, because she was pushing on it and it wouldn't work. You just lean over there and push the button one time and it worked. I was like, oh wow. I'd always heard it but never seen it in action, like, you know, for somebody like really trying. I was like, dang, I learned something. I just validated something I heard before. Something on the internet was true, chat. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the dragon. What are we doing? We gotta go to the dragon chat. And we'll do some more street riding. See what we got going on around here. I think the last time I played this game, I played it for about 2 hours solid. Just didn't turn it off. I went through every street. But this is the Mac Daddy of them all for me. I love this hologram. It's so cool. So awesome. I'd love to have a cool hologram like that in any capacity. All right, a guy flew over here. Let's get down here on the street level again. This right here, to be honest. There we go. I'm gonna sit here and check this out for a minute. Oh man, Chad, this is relaxing. I love it. I'm so glad we could do this tonight. Let's see what else. You can see a little bit behind you, not much. If I don't quit beating the microphone, you're gonna beat me up. Man, I'll tell y'all some of it's been on my mind this week pretty heavy. Is you know, it's getting around the holidays. Every year around the holidays, any holiday you can pick one at this point. I always try to bring up, you know, reaching out to people, friends, family, loved ones, somebody you cherish dearly, reaching out to them during the holidays, making sure they're okay. If you know somebody that maybe doesn't have a big family gathering on the holidays, you know, invite them to maybe have one at your house. Invite them, or invite them to your families. You know, I don't like the fact of the idea of anybody being alone for the holidays. You know, everybody deserves to be with friends and family, and they deserve to be around good people, you know, people that care about them. And so if there's anybody in your life like that, maybe somebody that doesn't have a lot of family where you live or around, they're looking for some place to, need some place to go for the holidays, invite them, bring them with you. You know, we go to my grandmother's every year for every holiday because, you know, she lives by herself, and we visit her when we can, but, you know, we've always gone to grandma's for every holiday. So I kind of fight to keep that tradition going because it's part of what I've done for all my life, you know. I don't want anybody to be alone, especially my grandma. So we try and make sure she's always involved every holiday at her house. That way she don't have to get out and drive. I've got friends of my mom's and myself, and they all come to our Thanksgivings and our Christmases because, you know, they don't have any family here. So that's it in my ramble. So if you know somebody that doesn't have that doesn't have any family or any friends around you to celebrate with, invite them. Let them feel that Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit with you, you know? I've also been heavy on my mind, to be honest, is talking about people, reaching out to people, you know, and checking on them. Even if it's just a simple text like, hey, been thinking about you, hope you're doing okay. If you need anything, holler, you know, anything, text me, call me, reach out. I can tell you that from a personal experience, I'm always going to tell you all how I feel about things, and if I've experienced it myself. The biggest thing I could tell you is it meant a lot to me when someone just texted me out of the blue, messaged me out of the blue and said, hey, been thinking about you. You know, I hadn't heard from you in a while. I'm going to make sure you're okay. When I tell you that made all the difference in the world, when my mindset was so negative, I'm telling you, that's a game changer for me, because I felt like somebody cared when in my mind no one did. You know, not to get too sappy and sad, but it's just to be honest. So even if it's just a text, call, whatever you got to do, just send that person, you know, just reach out and say, hey, been thinking about you, hope you're doing okay. If you need something, let me know. And that makes all the difference for some people. So cool. What else you got going on, my friend? Hope you got any big plans this weekend? Any big races coming up? Let's see here. What else we got? Season finale tomorrow. Oh, snap. Pretty tough competition this season. Get us some fuel real quick. Almost forgot we have guys in this game. Mathematically in it, with 2 to 5 being within like 10 points of each other. Wow, okay. Sounds like a pretty legit group. Well, I wish you the best of luck tomorrow, my friend. Excuse me. Hey. That's crazy. 10 points with each other sounds like a pretty, really tight grouping. There we go. Get it filled back up here. Just want to kind of spin us around a little bit. I gotta stay low so we don't stop filling up. Oh, man. I love this. This is just so cool. I'll tell you though, to be honest, like, how can I even word this? Because I'm not good with words. Y'all know me. It takes me a little bit to get my point figured out. But like, hang on, fix this. Fixed my cable. It was like falling off my ear. Here we go. That's better. Like, competitive games just give me all kinds of like crazy anxiety. They really do anymore. So like to be in like racing like that and be that close. If you do watch Record of Ragnarok Tesla from the past is in it, the scientist. Okay, right on. And what are you watching that on? It's on Netflix, but I have some special way to watch. Ah, I got you. Respect. Interesting. All right, let's go putt over to the other island for a little bit. Let we're getting fueled up. Whew. Let's do some scenic views here. Let's get some height on this. Kick the boosters in. 209 mile an hour. Let's go, chat. That's what we want right there. I have to definitely check that out. That sounds really good. I'm trying to think of something else I want to talk about today, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. Brain is just not wanting to brain right now. History thing about gods versus humans, like humans, like Jack the Ripper. Okay, that really sounds really cool, to be honest. I feel like I've seen shorts or something about an anime that had Jack the Ripper fighting in it. There's a few other different historical figures in it, but I can't remember who else. But Jack the Ripper sounds familiar. He was fighting. I remember who he was fighting. But I was like, is that the legit Jack the Ripper? That is a wild anime plot. Hercules, yeah, that's it. Speaking of Hercules, I know it's a weird segue, but like, I've really been wanting to play through the God of War games again. From Ascension all the way through. I don't know why, it just hit me here the past couple of days. I'm like, ooh, God of War run, let's go. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, they are. I mean, the puzzles were always good. The story was good. I still brag sometimes about, it's not really bragging, but it's just how crazy it was. You know, GameStop, every so often you can get like 2 times the credit for a long time on games and consoles. Well, I had 2 Xbox 360 Elites, and I can't tell you how many games and controllers. And I found out this is back when PS3 was real big, and they had the God of War edition PS3, which was red with a red controller, and it came with all the God of War games, including the new Ascension game at that time. And I was like, I need that. So I timed it to where I went to my local GameStop we had here in town, and I was like, okay, here's all my Xbox games. Here's both my Xbox 360 Elites. I want to put all that credit toward a PS3, the God of War PS3. Okay, we'll see what we can do. They went through all my games, all my console stuff, got twice the amount of credit for it. If you count what I paid for my membership, which is like $14 or whatever it was for the thing or whatever, I literally got that console for like $20, not counting my fee to get the GameStop Game Pass or whatever. And he looked at me, and he looks at the receipt, and he goes, "You're the first person I've ever known to walk in here in this store and trade a whole bunch of stuff and you don't have to pay nearly anything for a PS3." I was like, "Thank you." But I had doubles of games, and some of those games were like 20 or 30 bucks a piece, you know. But I was so happy. I was like, I got a brand new console for basically 20 bucks. I was like, heck yeah, let's go. Follow this freighter for a little bit. This is pretty cool. Here behind the big dog. Just floating along, doing their own thing. Respect. The big freighter up here. Pass over him too. Why does this song fit so perfect? The mix is just on it tonight. Yeah, there's the skull. Holy cow, I forgot about the skull. Did it have gems in the eyes or something? No, maybe not. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the skull. Cool skull hologram. It's dope. I love it. I would love for an add-on for this game. I mean, they won't because the game's done, but add-on to make the city even bigger. Because the game was free, I'd pay like $10 for an add-on for this game to give me a whole other map to fly on, or fly to. That would be awesome. Let's see. Let's grab some more fuel, then we'll hang out. We'll fly around, do some more sightseeing. There we go. All right. Let's get fuel back up. We'll go for another little run around town. Ow. Smack stuff around real quick. Do a quick time check. We're not doing too bad. You know what, since I can kind of see underneath this thing, let me do some maneuvering here. Ho ho. He is of the making it work. Aha, there we go. Now I can see. All right. If you don't know me, I got notes. I got notes for days. All right. So now I'm peeking underneath my visor. Okay. All right, chat. Let's do our gratitude pit stop. So right now we're going to do we're going to mention 3 things we're grateful for. We can keep them simple or as elaborate as you want. I'm going to say my 3, no particular order. I'm thankful for my wife and kids. I'm thankful for amazing people that come hang out in the streams and support me. And I'm thankful for my new boss who is above and beyond, who goes above and beyond to make sure that I am happy and supported no matter what. That's my 3. So fire off your 3 in the chat. I'd love to hear about them. Again, they make it simple or as elaborate as you want. You just be thankful for warm weather, cool weather. You be thankful for whatever you want, whatever you're grateful for. Fire it off the chat. Love to read them and talk about them. While we sit here and sightsee for a minute. I don't think I've looked at this area much. There's the steps. But yeah, definitely. I like asking that question, what somebody's grateful for, because there's always an array of answers you get. You know, thankful for nights, 50-degree weather, Friday with heavy rain, now snow. There you go. 50-degree weather. Okay, right on. Absolutely fair. We haven't gotten much snow here where I'm at. We've gotten a dusting. We've gotten it where it's cold enough to be frosted, but we haven't had any full-on snow yet, so have to wait and see. It's weird at 50 degrees in December. It is. It's very weird to have 50 degrees in December. I don't understand how. But it seems like where I live in Tennessee, no matter what, like the December's cold, but it's January through like March. Excuse me, they're awful. Sleet and rain and ice and everything else. It's wild. All right, let's do this. If I can get my mouse to work, there we go. Something beautiful. I worked on that already. You're from Massachusetts? Oh, right on. I've been to Massachusetts a few times, mostly with Boston with my dad. We went, and when he used to drive a truck, I went up there with him to go do some to ride with him in his big rig. It was pretty cool. Nice, right? Yeah, we used to go up there and do all kinds of stuff when I was a kid. It's pretty wild going up that far. We used to go, the only time we went up that far, or up that far, I guess, for me is Pennsylvania to my wife's grandparents. All right, let's do a little questionnaire. So let's do this question here. There's something I wanted to ask y'all today. What song instantly calms you? So talk about what we're grateful for. What is the song that instantly calms you? I have to say mine is probably a mix between, you see, it depends on the genre and what mood I'm in. I think Lacrima by Ghost is probably one of my favorites to just chill out to. Anything Lofi is fine. Breaking Benjamin is fine. Red is fine. Yeah, just anything. But my mood always changes. It could be rap, it could be metal, it could be country, it could be anything. I'm not really particularly like one genre. I even listened to John Williams' Greatest Hits, which is, the guy that does all the orchestral soundtracks for movies. I love his stuff. So, but man, trying to pick one, I guess I'll just stick with my vote of Lacrima by Ghost. That's just a really good song. Helps me chill out. It's a good vibe. Also, Cousin Josh, if you're watching, thanks for letting me talk about this game. Thanks for letting me, reminding me of it. And, yeah. Didn't realize how much I needed this tonight. It's been really, it's been emotional. I've had some emotional moments this week, and nice, it looks cool. Yeah. This has been kind of like a nice reset, Wish I could push the buttons though. That's the only thing I wish I could do, because the controllers don't work outside of just flying you around. I'm able to push the buttons, but I can't push buttons. Push my wife's buttons a lot. She'd tell you that I do though. He drives me crazy. Maybe we'll do this one every so often. We'll just pop a random air car stream every now and then. I think we'll just kind of change it up and change the vibe a little bit. I do love Assetto Corsa. I love driving in that game. This just feels different, Like I said, I don't have to focus on crazy AI trying to take me out. If I get in their way in this game, it's my own fault. There's a lot I want to talk about, but it's hard to talk about, so I won't bring the vibe down. We're gonna keep it positive. That's all we can do, right? Keep it positive. So one more loop around this lovely city, and then we may call it for the night. Let everybody get some more rest. It's Wednesday. We got a couple more days left in the work week. I'm excited for us. We're almost there. We just got to make it. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep doing the best you can. I'm proud of you as always. It's never going to change. Even if the most you did today was just get out of bed and try to start your day, that's fantastic. I'm proud of you for doing it. One more big spin around the city, I think. Let's go to the outside. There's the turbo kicking in. Goes the game crashing. That's awesome. All right, let me bring y'all back into BRB real quick. The game magically just crashed, but it's good. We got it. So we have a dual PC. So we can stop this from happening, hopefully. Okay, so we need to exit quit the link for sure. Okay, now we need to quit the game. Because that's what messed us up a second ago. And air car. And task. Perfect. Alright, headset connection issue. It's going to restart VR real quick. We're going to launch into the PC and see what happens. These things do happen. It says it's loading. I'll tell you in just a second. Yeah, still searching for PC. Link. Yeah, it's not working. Hang on. Oh, I think it froze that computer up. I think y'all can still hear me okay. Let me look here. Y'all can still, yeah, I think it's still working. Yeah, it's still working. The computer is just having a complete conniption fit. Alright. We're probably just going to call it there because I'm going to have to restart my computer, I think. Because I think it's finally froze my desktop up pretty good. So, see if I can turn that down and make sure I can still... Yeah, it's still working. Okay. Alright. Audio's still working, but I cannot see or hear anything, which is always amazing. So with that said, love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Remember you're worth it. I will see you lovely legends tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I will see you lovely legends Friday night for our Assetto Corsa stream. Feel free if you want to share the streams or share anything, feel free to do that. That'd be awesome. Maybe you know somebody that needs a little more positivity or could use a different kind of vibe. Welcome them in. Bring them in. I'd love to talk to them. So, alrighty. I'm going to get here. Y'all get some sleep. Get plenty of rest. Stay hydrated. I love y'all. I'll talk to you all on Friday night. Y'all take it easy.